congratulations once again on knocking off a pair of Division One teams this past week. Just talk a little bit about how it felt to beat those two teams and what this means to your program to knock off those number one or Division One schools.
Well, I told the girls after the game, you want the bad news or the good news? And they said the bad. So I said the bad news is we're still 0-0. They don't count. But the good news is I thought we performed really well for this early in the season.
Mm-hmm.
And the main thing I really liked about our girls is they showed a lot of fight and a lot of competitiveness. We have a long ways to go in our execution. We'll get we'll get a lot better as the season goes on. But they have that competitive edge that I really like to see in a basketball team, particularly early in the season. So hopefully that carry over the rest of the season.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, first weekend, kind of having these girls play with your system, internal moves with it. How did you feel that they did adapting to your coaching system?
Well, they're buying in. They're trying to do the right things. We're nowhere near where we're going to be execution-wise on our offensive stuff. But I would say our defense, because they played a lot of zone last year, and we played mostly man-to-man this weekend, and I thought our man-to-man defense was really, really good. It can get better too, but I think our defense is ahead of our offense right now. To hold two Division I teams, 1 to 53 points and 1 to 51 points, I don't care who they are. That's pretty good defense. So that's the thing, that we're probably ahead of right now. It's the defense, and I'm sure our offense is going to come along as the season goes.
Both teams that you played shot pretty terribly from three-point range. Obviously, their defensive pressure making that. So I'm just talking a little about how you're able to take the three ball away from them.
Well, that's what we try to have ball pressure all the time. We want to speed them up if we can. We try to really protect the paint to keep them out of the middle of the court, and then when they do shoot threes, challenge them. Actually challenge them, make them shoot over our hands. So again, the girls are just really buying in on that on the defensive side right now, and I just couldn't be happier at this point where we're at.
Now, obviously, I'm sure you had faith in your team getting the wins, but not only were they able to win, but won by double digits both times and never trailed at the end of the quarter. So was that a little bit better than what you were expecting?
Oh, definitely. Particularly in the Utah Valley game, I thought we got outplayed the first quarter, but Anderson, she came out on fire, and as soon as she hit a few shots, it kind of gave our team, the rest of the girls, confidence. And then we just built from there. And so, it's not easy, too, to keep a lead. I thought that particularly in Utah Valley, because they kind of turned up the pressure, and our girls handled that really well. And we made free throws at the end when we needed to and took care of the ball like we needed to. So I was really happy with that, but, again, particularly because this early in the season.
You mentioned the play at T this weekend. I mean, she looked fantastic. Just talk a little about what you saw from her.
Well, she's a tremendous athlete, a tremendous basketball player. Her problem's been doing it within a system, and it's new for everybody. And she's going to come along doing it within our system. But she's a tremendous talent. She's the type of girl that the whole play could be broke down, everything could be messed up, and she can still find a way to score. And every team needs a girl like that, and I'm happy she's on our team.
Excellent. Anyone else stand out to you this weekend?
Well, I thought our freshmen were outstanding for their first college basketball games against Division I schools. Lauren Hine and Molly Rohr, they weren't afraid at all. They didn't back down at all and competed at a high level.